Gemini, and it was a real disaster. So sorry, guys. Okay, I'm getting settled a little bit. I'm more settled than I was. We're going to talk about February for you. We're going to talk about mainly your relationships, the people that you are interested in, whatever. We're going to look at, feelings, circumstances, your how you feel, etc. We'll see a bunch of different things. So I'm going to start with a love oracle. I want to get situated on what's going on for you at the moment. What's the energy? Hi guys, welcome in. I'm curious to know, like, what is the common denominator here? Like, what is the common energy between the two of you? How are you actually relating? What's the dynamics between you? So let's see. I'm actually going to pull the cards and not make you wait. We're looking at unrequited love. So someone that you are interested in might not like you, and or it's the other way around. You deserve love. So someone doesn't love you. Someone doesn't love you anymore. Someone maybe never loved you, Cancer. Maybe you felt this way about somebody. Heart-to-heart conversations. Maybe you needed to you've let each other know about this. Maybe you need to let each other know that, either the love has died down or that it was never there, or whichever the circumstances around that are. Let's pull one more. Finances and career are on your mind. So that's solely and only what counts for you at the moment. So somehow you are finding something better to focus on. Maybe you were never interested anyway, because maybe this was only about finance and career for you. Could be that maybe your focus is just not on love, and it's never been or will never be. Not that I think that's the case, but with this particular person, it won't happen. So let's see how they feel. So, is it you, Cancer, that doesn't love this person? You don't love them anymore. Maybe you never have. But they seem to want a relationship with you. They have feelings for you. They want something from you in the sense of a relationship, right? They would like to have the love that you're not giving them, basically. They feel how cutting you are, how, distant, and basically you're not speaking. You could even be harsh with them, pushing them away. There's definitely no messages between the two of you. They feel that from you greatly, and I think they probably have stopped trying. Maybe they stopped trying, extending themselves. There's so much codependency between the two of you. There's a strong attachment, unfortunately, from this person towards you. If you're the one that doesn't love this person anymore or have never loved them, it's the total opposite on the other side. It's basically black and white here. So it's a strange mix. It's a strange reading, in the sense that there's definitely something that's tying you together. It could be that it's finance and career. Maybe you work together. Maybe you have some form of, maybe you have belongings together, assets and whatnot. You want a new start, not necessarily with them. Let's pull some more. There's an energy of really, like, I think that you want to take a huge leap, but away from this person, away from, you know, the fact that they are not stimulating you at all, right? You're the one that doesn't love them. You're the one that doesn't love them at all. I'm even wondering if you've ever loved them. I don't think you have. It feels like we're always driven about or for or with something else, right? Driven by your interests elsewhere. And I think it's twofold. It's you're not really focused on love in general. It could be in the moment, it could be with this person in particular, but somehow it feels general. It feels like it's not your forte, even though cancers are so sensitive and you know, it won't resonate with all of you, of course not. You don't want to repeat this. Wow, this is so clear. So you're dealing with somebody that, you know, basically sees you, in French we say, the expression is they see you in their soup, right? It's like everywhere they look, whatever they do, they keep thinking about you, they fantasize about you, they want to be with you, but yet they're not doing anything. They're gonna kind of leave you alone because they won't message you. They know that you're definitely not receptive, and they're gonna keep quiet. They know you want a new start, that you don't want a new start away from them. You don't want to start anything with them, and especially not try again. I think you want to pull back. Whoever's here, thank you so much for showing up. But you also have pulled back because they've given you the impression, or I don't know, it's like if you ever had any feelings, or if you were curious about this person, it didn't last long. So it's a funny thing because I'm wondering, you could have found out, let's say you're the person that wants a relationship in general. Let's switch roles here. Let's say you're like very driven, sexually driven. You could have a tendency, excuse me, Cancer, to be like hard to crack, you know, hard to decode and everything. And so this person could have felt like it was unrequited. They've pulled back from you. They thought it wouldn't start again. And they decided to, you know, take a hike. It's very possible. But finances and career are really a very center. They're very, it's an important notion here in this reading. Let's see what the mutual energy is between the two of you at the moment. Definitely unrequited love. There's nothing you can do. Like, it won't start. It never started. I think there was maybe curiosity and maybe lust, but there was never any love between both of you. Both of you are just independently, you know, happy with who you are. each on your own, right? Focused on your own happiness. There could have been like some I don't know, spiteful words between the two of you. Hi, Tower Destroyer. Are you spamming my life? You are. Okay, great. The Emperor is in the reverse. You see, that's a very, very strong, driven career message, in the sense that someone was definitely about their grind, about their whole empire, whatever is structural to them, to their livelihood, etc. It's like saying you can't really F with it, you know, like this person will not let anybody come in between their work, and you know, they're not really wanting love to be their demise. So they don't offer love, they don't want love. So I don't know if it's you, Cancer. It feels like it's you, and I'm sorry for that. But it could be this person, but let's see what these cards say. You dealt with a narcissist. I hate that word in the sense that it's so easily, people throw it at, you know, use it at for anything. They just say, oh, narcissist, narcissist. I think that some people don't even know what it really means. Anyway, but you could say that by being self-centered, career-driven, ambitious, somewhat obsessive about it, compulsive, controlling, overbearing, that could definitely, you know, this is a very, very overbearing energy overall. There's definitely the idea that love came in the way, or would be in the way, and then this has caused a lot of friction. But I really think someone protected themselves by staying aloof, or aloof is not the right word, just removing themselves. Maybe the kind of person that felt it, that felt really quickly that this wasn't going to be a thing. So let's keep pulling out of this deck and see. Welcome to my room. Thank you for being here. You get a yes. Let's see about what? About a water sign, which is you. For me, this is like looking to the past. Cancerians are always nostalgic about things, especially when Cancers, you're touchy and you're sort of prickly when it comes to not being loved, especially if you've loved someone, or you thought you loved someone, or you tried to love someone, then you would be really hurt and could even be slightly resentful here about your experience, especially if you felt that you came second to somebody's ambitions, and the fact that they were focused on their career and their finances instead of you, and overall their probably their advancement as well. Let's keep pulling. I'm curious to see what comes out. You could take a vacation. I think whoever decides, whether it's you or not, whoever decides to take that hike desperately needs it. Um, the whatever trip this is, don't go on that trip. Don't mind, spending your money and taking the time, your vacation time to go somewhere, especially if it's in relation to this person. You're being advised not to. So it's not just a no, it's a no out of being protected. One last one. I would like to pull that last card on the narcissist card that came out first. Your health. I'll pull another one because that's tricky. Caution. Okay. You really have to watch out for this kind of interaction with this person. It is pulling on you to a degree. What does the tarot say about that particularly? You really have to watch out for your health. Look at that. Don't put yourself in a situation where you won't be able to heal, where you won't be protected. Make sure that you steer away from the person that you feel is a narcissist, that you feel is mostly focused on their career and finances and not on love per se. Let me pull some more. The ambition card keeps coming, like the vibe of someone very ambitious and very self-centered comes up. Someone that will go to extremes to protect what they have and not let anybody come in between them and their future. I'm going to draw out of a different deck. I'm curious to see what comes out. This is Temperance. It's called the Cauldron, but it's Temperance, number 14, Major Arcana. So you are cautioned in more than one way. You're being told, don't go on a trip, especially if it's a spur of the moment decision because of the Fool card. You're being protected and advised not to. Make sure that you temper yourself, hold back. Take care of your health inside. Interesting. So stay inside maybe somehow, if that means anything. I want to pull on the finances and career card. I want to understand what has been. So swift movement. So somebody is interested in really getting ahead and getting ahead fast, and maybe either skipping steps or also pushing aside anybody that's in the way so that they can get there first, because that's the swiftest knight of the deck, alongside with the King of Swords. So this particular, let's say, couple or pair are particularly, let's say, cutting when it comes to their ambition. So you could almost transpose these two people, the King and the Knight of Swords. You could say that it's the same people here. The King would be the Emperor and the Knight would be this King. So one set of air, one set of fire, but they're the same kind of people, very driven. There's just no stopping them. So let's pull on your feelings Because you're the one that's been left out. You're the one that's not being loved. You're the one that's left hanging. But it's not like you're left hanging. You've just been cut out. So there's no reunion. There's no possibility for you to enjoy being part of a group, being part of this maybe a community. You're left feeling very sad, but mostly stressed and stranded. Hence why you really have to caution, you have a caution to really take care of your health. It's very important here. Don't let whatever that is draw on your, especially mental energy, because this is who you're dealing with. And at the same time, it is your advice. You need to make sure you dodge, basically. But you're dealing with people that are sneaky. One last card. Money. Money's at the heart of this, because the real, I guess somehow the real culprit is the greed and the ambition and whatever is career driven here. So in terms of your relationship with this person, there's none. There's no love. I don't think there ever was real love. There was lust. There's also lust for opportunities and advancement. Not on your part, but on the part of the people that are around you. Somehow, you're not in a good place. So I really apologize for the, I guess, negative read here. The only sort of defense that you have is really make sure you get good sleep, because these people are like really pulling on your thoughts, and the more you think about them, the more it's affecting your health. So make sure you retreat, you spare yourself, isolate yourself in a particular way. Make sure you keep your balance. Call on your guides for protection. Stay home. Stay home. Don't go anywhere. If you're planning a trip, don't go. And don't look to the past. Let me draw. I'm going to draw a card and ask what you should do that is not pertaining to this situation. What it is that you need to know that will serve you, that is positive for you. Besides, maybe there is an opportunity maybe showing up for you, but let's say that this is the money that was already sort of creating an involvement here. So let's pull something else for you. I'm so glad to see this. It saves the whole reading. For some reason, if you stay alone, the fact that you are protected by your angels, your guides, the fact that you are steering away from this person, the fact that this person doesn't love you and didn't love you is actually the best thing that could ever have happened to you. especially if you know this person to be in another couple, in a relationship already with someone else, with whom they have a lot of affinity in terms of being very harsh, harsh with their words, ambitious, of course. You're like, I think you're really protected here, but the protection is also to stay away, steer away from them as much as possible. It's funny because it's another form of, it's truly an opportunity for you to shine your light, to show who you are to someone else in a different situation, different setting, for someone who would appreciate you differently. But yeah, you need to dodge this, you need to duck. Take care of your health. It seems to be really like really, really important here, like primordial. And in case it applies to you, just in case, if you feel you can't stop thinking about these people or this particular person that didn't love you, but that you felt really attached to, find a way to really get away by just removing yourself. Find some sort of pleasant, childlike endeavor, creative endeavor that would fulfill you differently. Obviously, if you were looking for a relationship, this will not, like, this is more about you. I don't see you necessarily stepping into a relationship just yet. On the contrary, I think for now, you probably want to stay away from people at the moment. Anyways, I'm going to end the reading here. Thank you so much for showing up. I appreciate that. Take care.